Alright, so I clicked the go live button, so now I'm just waiting for it to actually pop up.
Do we have a roll 20 at all for this, or are we just vibing?
I think we're vibing.
Okay, cool.
DM's dead and muted, so we'll never know.
We're not doing roll 20 for this because,
It's
for
a
all
game
intents and purposes, it is a white void.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a plus, isn't it? Plus.
Why can't it be a blue void?
I hate you.
God, I love this song.
What did
Oh,
What did I
playing
do?
a banger. Oh,
Cool
a
lessons
banger.
for Risk of Rain.
Alrighty, and I tweeted it out, so... Okay.
It has been quoted.
It's like, alrighty, and hello Crystal Star Girl, hello Acadia Lee.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's my mother.
Okay.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing here?
Yes, but basically for anybody joining us, if you've been watching our Curse of Strahd and Ravnica campaigns that we've been doing on the channel, we've mentioned that we were going to do a New Year's special session, has nothing to do with either campaign. I suppose it's a stretch if you want to call it a one-shot, and I say that in like the very loosest definition.
Let's be honest, it may occur every year.
That would be...
I'm not usually doing anything, so I'm down.
So that would be fun. So who knows? This could possibly start a tradition. But yeah. So tonight, we are going to be doing a session, and our DM tonight is actually going to be Letter. For those of you who've watched our other sessions, he plays Ricky and James in Curse of Strahd, and then he plays Bear in Ravnica.
Hello! I've got a list of questions, some fun challenges to put people in the kind of things that I do. And I have some various shenanigans.
We like shenanigans.
The fun kind.
So-
And in case if people doesn't know, I am also sick, so I'm probably not going to talk a lot.
I have this handy dandy little list here, if I could get it put up on the stream,
Yep. There.
of the cast of tonight's WorldWeaver's Web. And before we actually settle into the game, going down on that list, we will have you tell me where your characters are at the current moment. In their
Alright.
worlds, what are they doing? Starting with Biotechnofrag.
So, at the current moment, it's a little bit before they've been seen by the party from a different session and a different campaign. But they're currently lying down, playing with one of the various spiders in their cave. Suko is... They're playing a game that they like to play where they try and roll a ball of web across the web as far as they can get it. And the other spiders all try and join in to get it as far across, as many different webs as well as it... The goal is to just get it as far as it can, despite the webs being incredibly sticky. They're just having a fun time.
Okay. We move on to Emery.
Okay, so my character's Pio. She's a little blue elfy thing, and she'd be probably having just gotten up out of bed and having some breakfast at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and just sort of chilling out at a little communal breakfast area.
We move to Roshutsu Rises.
All right, so my character, a wood elf, she is actually on a ship with her party or crew, however you want to call it. They've been sailing from like island to island on their adventure, and yep, that she's just I guess like in her cabin out at sea.
Terras.
My character is a half-elf boy. He is currently laying in a open field, watching the clouds, just vibing.
And last but not least, TP.
My character is just kind of laying on her bed. She's her artificer party member is probably like building something, and she's just waiting for that to just finish. Because, like, you know, when there's because like when he's busy building something, you can't exactly do anything about that. You know?
All of you here, out of nowhere, is... And below you a hole opens up. You plummet through the hole, passing images of different worlds before you stop falling. You just are standing behind a podium in a white void. All around you is nothingness.
Can
All
I
you can
still
see
be
is-
holding on to my breakfast flatbread?
Yes, whatever you were holding on to is with you. All you can see are each other, the podiums, and smoke, obscuring something ahead of you.
Oh, what god did my mother piss off now this time?
Was it me?
I said to me, Mom,
I keep eating.
Is everyone okay? What is that?
As the cheering continues around you all, the smoke in front of you begins to fade, and into existence comes... Ladies and gentlemen, beings who exist outside the binary and everything else that dares bother me with their incessant cries, welcome to the next exciting installment of the WorldWeaver's Web, a show for people of all walks of life and half-life. I hope you settle in for a lovely game of life, death, money, and suffering. Yes, I know. I am your host, the aforementioned WorldWeaver. Please, let me. Please. Shut up!
Is this a radio show?
You barely hear myself exist in this non-place. Anyway, let's get to know our players. No, not you, puppets. You. And the WorldWeaver starts pointing up and out into the distance of the white void, seemingly to nowhere. Biotechnofrag, Erimri, Harris Moon, Rashutsu Rises, and last but not least, TP.
Oh, that's me.
I have some names on my list. It seems a few people failed to answer their summons. Allow me to introduce the puppets for today's game. Coming from Ravenloft, we have the beautifully merciful Suko. Say hello, puppet.
Hi? Was that screaming before? You know what? I'm not gonna ask. Do I introduce myself? What is this?
Pio! Don't go falling asleep on us all. We're here to play a game, remember?
Yeah, oh, I wasn't.
Nero couldn't resist the call of my glorious heart.
I was just laying in a field minding my own business. Did my mother do something to piss you all off? She's been known to piss off the gods.
An old favorite of years past. Welcome, slave of Melva, Castiel.
How dare you speak that about my goddess?
Do I spell a pumpkin spice latte? No, it's Jackie.
Oh! Wait. I don't smell! Do I?
The only thing I smell is deception.
You all seem to be lacking the proper knowledge for this. Allow me to fix that. And with a wave of his hand, the WorldWeaver changes all of your characters. They are granted all of the knowledge that you have, as well as being able to see through your eyes. They can see your screens, the stream, and they can tell who you are. This will be changed at the end.
Oh!
Oh, this is
Welcome.
weird.
Welcome to Omniscience, children.
Ooh, chocolate covered pretzel's my favorite.
What the hell is Coke?
I mean,
Are those fish in a box?
isn't it-
Why are you keeping fish in a box?
there's a furry thing here.
I believe that this is called a cat. We have those in my bed.
Ah. I mean, I've seen similar things.
Allow me to explain the rules. This is the WorldWeaver's web. You are in my domain. Here, we play games. I ask questions, you answer them. Answer them incorrectly. Well, you don't win any. Answer them correctly, you go back to your worlds with gifts.
Hey, sounds fun. I'm down for it.
Shall we begin?
I'm down.
I suppose we don't really have much of a choice.
Oh, there's cookies here. Oh.
Before we begin, to the person who's granting me, whose eyes I'm looking through, what the fuck is a Sonic?
Oh,
Now,
it's blue.
for brevity, when it comes to answering the questions, just put them in. I'll have to create a thread for the One Shots channel.
Alright.
So you can.
Wow, it's so weird. The WorldWeaver's editing this Discord.
I've been able to edit this Discord the entire time. Also, the voice change is not on. I'm not the WorldWeaver. I'm the creator. I hate him, by the way.
Do you have the same link with the WorldWeaver that we do with our prospective puppeteers?
Oh no, he knows I'm one of that I'm the reason he exists.
You're welcome, by the way.
And
Oh, fucking.
Oh my god.
What? What? I swear I just heard another one of the contestants who was supposed to have. Yeah. That is concerning. Anyway, so the way we're going to do this, I've forgotten how to create. Here we go. Create thread. Boom. There is a thread. Answer in the thread so we don't clutter up that chat.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, that makes sense.
Alright, so. Do not deign to control my game. I will do as I please, actually. I did create you. You do not give me form, one of the people here. Yes, I understand. Thank you to Erenri for designing our lovely host for the night. Also, Happy New Year's from Australia. Yes, it is currently New Year's Day here.
Hell yeah.
What's in
Aussie,
Australia? Oh no, I can explain this one. Australia. You see, on my world, Australia is like an entire new landmass.
I don't know why, but my puppeteer says that it's a land full of these weird birds called emus, and apparently they kick a lot of ass.
There was a war. A brutal war.
A brutal war between
Now let us see the first contestant. Theo, please come forward. A podium rises up out of the nothingness that you are standing on, and yours raises down, lowers down.
She sort of finishes off her flatbread as she's walking up to the podium.
I will give you 4 questions. If you can answer them correctly, you will go home with a gift. If you answer them incorrectly, you will go home with nothing. These questions are pulled from my creator's knowledge and some interesting research he has done. So please, try to think like him.
Oh no.
Question number 1. The Granny Smith apple is a chance sapling. What does this mean?
Is a what, sorry?
A chance sapling.
It's sour?
Unfortunately, that one is incorrect. A chance sapling is an accident.
Oh, I misheard sapling, but I would have gotten that wrong anyway. So it was like a accidental sort of crossbreeding of the apples then.
Indeed.
That makes
The
sense.
Granny Smith apple was an accidental crossbreed of an Australian cultivar and a wild Australian apple that nobody can trace.
I'm legitimately pretty stoked to know that now.
This also does mean that the Granny Smith apple is an Australian breed. Question number 2 for you. What episode did Corey lose her arm?
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh god. How many episodes do we even have?
Hey,
Well
hang
over
on, I
10.
will pull out my book. We just did session 19.
Okay, so section. Can
I
I
don't
look?
Do not, note to self, do not ask a session-based question to Danny.
This is gonna
Can
be
I look at
rough.
the playlist and just see the episode names?
No.
Okay.
I remember I remember what episode it was.
Test of the memory. I think 11.
Oh, can I answer? Can I
Answer.
answer this?
You may answer it if you know the answer.
8.
That is correct. Session
Oh, wow.
8 is to
I knew-
us.
I knew it was like somewhere in the middle, but I didn't know it was that early. Yeah.
Hey,
Yes, it
thank
was-
you, whoever my puppeteer is.
It was very early on in your adventures. Their adventures. Your creators' adventures. Why
So does
are
that-
you all here? This is question 3.
Just to suffer?
I will accept that. This is my suffering. You are here because I am being tortured. You ate the rest of your kind. What am I meant to do to you? Not
Oh.
enslave me into making a game show every year?
Why would you do that? You'd
They
get
were
fat.
annoying me.
I can't believe you've done this.
One last question for you. Which character in the Curse of Strahd game was the last to get an art update?
The last to get what, sorry?
An update to their character art.
The last. Hold on. Having a think.
Oh, that's a hard one. But I know which one.
I know where I could look, but that'd be cheating. The last-
Wait, Mr. WorldWeaver.
Are we saying characters or people
The
piloting
character
the
art.
character? Okay, so specifically characters.
Yes.
Okay. It'd be JJ, right?
That is incorrect. The last character to get an art update was Ark.
Oh, it came before, after that. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
I was wondering if this was a trick question.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about if it's the piloting characters, then
No, Ark was is the last character to receive a character art update after his freakish mutation.
What is an R?
Oh, he's
Ask
kind of
your
like this.
puppeteer.
He's kind of like this big bird monster.
Yeah.
I think she knows.
Yeah, apparently, from what I'm gathering from my so-called puppeteer, if you want to call her, yeah, he's like this giant vulture type creature, but he can also transform almost kind of like some bugs or squids or it's really weird to describe.
Yes. Eldritch Abomination is what the main puppeteer is telling me.
You answered of these 4 questions 1 correctly.
I
That
basically
is
nailed it.
unfortunate. Please return to your podium.
Hey, don't worry, you get another round.
The podium that you were on before rises back up, and Suko's lowers.
Oh no.
Come,
Test your might.
Walk up, still holding a ball of web, just not sure what to do with it. Rolls it out into the void. Yep. Yeah, alright, this is... Alright, shoot. What's the questions? Let's go.
When JJ and Ricky apply their class feature to an enemy, what is quoted?
Shit. I knew this. The creator actually told me about this. Shit. I don't remember.
Could she roll a history check?
Roll a history check.
We could do that one next year because that sounds like a great idea. You roll a history check. If you roll well enough, I'll let you research it.
That's amazing.
That sounds like a perfect idea. I'm putting that on the board for the next time.
That's the evolution of this. That's the evolution of all this.
Sorry.
But no, Mr. Weaver, I don't know the answer to that one.
Congratulations, you've been cursed.
Ah.
A fun fact about the curse the boys lay on them. Once they are cursed, you can see the wounds they are about to suffer from the hands of JJ, Ricky, and their companions. It's quite a show.
Oh,
Question 2.
it is.
How many Pokemon have appeared in both of the campaigns that are run on the Speaking Needle channel?
Can I ask for a clarification? Do you mean characters that are based on Pokemon or Pokemon themselves?
Characters based on Pokemon. There are a substantial amount.
I haven't watched literally everything on this channel. Zuko's like, work with me here. Okay. Puppeteer is gambling on this one. Puppeteer has picked up a dice and is rolling it because they don't know. Puppeteer rolled a 7.
Would you believe, with that random roll of the dice, you are correct.
Puppeteer is kissing their dice.
Well, someone my
7 on a
puppeteer
D12.
knows would be pretty flattered about that.
The Pokemon that have appeared are Jackie Gold, Gamma Tuffy, Mimi, Zeta Orash, and the Gastrodon Police.
Oh, those
This
police.
is 7 Pokemon who have appeared.
You need to get rid of one of
You
them.
are lucky. Zeta Umar. What is his name? Question number 3. JJ and Ricky are how old?
I don't know the specific number. I know it's 300 and something. The specific number. How specific do I need to get?
There are 3 answers.
There are 3 ants. Am
3
I?
answers I will accept.
This is annoying. This is very, very annoying. 300 well, that's the total age, because then there's also the age specifically of one of the... This could be a trick question, but you've allowed for 3 answers. I admire that.
It's not exactly the most
May,
well-known thing.
may I provide a hint?
Hmm?
I will say he is older than Ark.
No,
I don't know how old Ark is.
he is not older than Ark.
Wait, which one of the boys did you name in the question?
Both of them.
That's confusing. Because their ages are different. That's why you said 3 answers. Again, I'm
That
wearing
is
back on
why I
myself.
said 3 answers. Yes.
336. That's a guess. Because I remember it was 300 and something when I asked at one point, and well, Suko here is a bit older than that when we were talking about ages.
I will give you the point for this one.
So what was
The
the answer?
answers I would have accepted are 13, 15, or 300 and something,
Okay. Okay.
as they very rarely specify how old they are, and it's always inconsistent.
I knew one of the boys was 13, but I didn't want to answer with that because I don't know which one of the boys is actually 13.
Well, which one do you think is 13?
Ricky?
Ricky is the older brother.
Damn it.
He's the taller one.
That makes sense.
This is your final question. What meal is Bear planning to cook for everyone?
I missed the last episode.
Oh, I know this one.
I don't think this one's for you though.
I know.
I yield my time if they want to yell it out. I don't get the point, obviously. I don't know. So Suko can't know. Suko's just standing there confused, like, what, who the...
I have
Permission-
mentioned this in a session once. I have.
Permission to speak?
You may speak.
Tuna.
You know what?
Oh no. My puppeteer is wondering if you foreshadowed this last night.
Maybe.
Fuck you.
I think I know the answer
Maybe.
because
I do a lot of foreshadowing, I'll be honest.
is it something which my puppeteer wants to eat but can't eat because she doesn't like tuna?
Perhaps.
Is it tuna bake?
I will accept tuna bake. The answer is tuna morning.
Tuna morning?
Ooh.
It's the same thing. It's just a
Ah.
different name for it.
Yeah, I remember it was like some sort of tuna dish. I just didn't remember the exact name of it.
Yeah, the answer is tuna morning or tuna pasta bake.
Okay.
I wanted to make
Suko
a salmon bake.
celebrates.
I could lie, that actually sounds really good.
You have gotten 3 answers correct. And you will go home with 10 gold. Please
More than I
return
have in my
back to your
pocket at the
pony.
time. All right.
Pierre claps.
Like happily struts back. I'm gonna double my money. Hell yeah.
Come here, Castiel. It's your turn.
He's like, oh,
You could do it.
Malva, help me, guide me, even though my puppeteer doesn't believe.
Yeah, you could do it, lassie. I believe in you.
Oh, please. In every conceivable world, there's someone like me. Above everything. And they're watching you all. And it's hilarious. Your first question. What episode did Kedrot get revealed to be Faye?
My puppeteer says this was very early on. She wants to say episode 5.
The answer is episode 5, Belly of the Beast. Did you look it up?
No, I did not.
We have in your games there is there is a recurring thing. Which members of the Curse of Strahd cast do not have catchphrases?
Ooh. Well, I gotta think through this one. I want to say Mimi?
You have to answer 3 names.
3 names. Okay. I'll say Mimi, Kedrot, and Sugash?
Unfortunately, Sugash has his dragon installed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's kind of new. I kind of forgot about that one.
The answer is Mimi, Kedrot, and Corey.
Ah.
Excuse me, my puppeteer wants to say something.
Yes.
I do have a catchphrase. No, you.
That is not a catchphrase.
Maybe not in the D&D campaign, which fair enough.
The catchphrases observed are congratulations, you've been cursed. The dragon install, bird up, and Tia Frele.
Can't believe that catchphrase. One of our catchphrases is a goddamn Liquid Academia reference. I approve, however, comma.
It is a very good catchphrase.
Your next question. The bastard who trapped me here created one Logi Vartanson. What did he call this character?
God, okay.
This is old knowledge. This is old. Back when I actually first got him designed.
Oh God, I know. That's what it's like.
Yeah, and I know a few of your characters too. I don't know if I know this one.
My puppeteer is abstaining from speaking.
Oh God, it's like.
There's a reason I didn't give you the Loki questions.
Yeah. I know, that's like, I am so sorry. I am drawing a blank. I don't know.
He referred to Logi Vartanson as a Tumblr sexy man.
Oh, I think I know what this, but I'm not going to speak.
So many of your characters are.
Are you implying something, Puppet?
No, no. Don't. It's not my question. Go ahead.
Your final question, Castiel. How many redesigns did JJ and Ricky?
Okay. I am going to guess 3.
I will accept this as Ricky went through 2 and JJ through 1. You have answered 2 questions correctly. You will return to your world with a measly copper. Boat.
Copper boat?
Have fun sailing with that in your pocket. Return to your podium.
You could use that. You just need to shrink.
Okay, and she just cautiously walks back.
Jackie Gord, please.
That's me. Hold on, someone's offering me a... What is this? I think that's a bagel.
Is this an egg in this trying time?
Might be. I don't know.
Your first question. What can an enemy who misses get?
Cursed. I think the answer is cursed.
The answer is right raw fucked, unfortunately.
I was about to say fucked. I was about to do it.
Close enough. Except it's not close enough. I apparently got it wrong. You're supposed to help me with this one. How am I supposed to help you? You're supposed to be the one that knows.
I love watching them argue.
Thank you.
What does my creator call his recaps of playing Loki?
You need to give me a second on that one, okay? Because I'm trying to remember. And by me, I mean my puppeteer, because he's apparently seen it, but does not remember. I think something... Do I need to get the full statement, the full line? Because I remember one of the words.
Of the 3 variants, but you
Okay.
must have the full line.
I believe I know one of the words is one of the words is a healer. One of the words is a healer. I don't remember what the other ones are. So there are 3 words.
There are more than 3 words.
Well, there are 3 things used as word. Like, I think I think at least one of them is an acronym. But like, when they are grouped together, it comes out to 3 things, and one of those things is healer.
Would you like to have a guess?
All right. I think it was. Hey, Jackie, say area of effect something healer, or is something before the area of effect? Wait, no! I got it! Jackie, say area of effect damage per second healer. That's too long! AOE DPS healer.
Is that your guess? Is that
Yes.
your answer to the question?
Yes. Yes, it is.
You are incorrect.
Seiko falls over comatose.
Huh.
The
Yeah.
answer is
Oh,
today
God.
on Dion Plays an AOE DPR healer.
Literally
Wow.
one letter off.
Per round.
You really foreshadow a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I
Yeah.
made a lot of these questions references to just shit that I say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did tell you to start paying more attention. I specifically warned you all. Pay
You did,
attention
it's
to
true.
Suko stands back up and looks like they have a hangover. They flip off the void.
Your next question.
Hmm?
I believe this is your third question.
Yes.
What
Yes, it is.
spell did Ricky cast when he was revealed to be a ghost?
Ooh, I know this one.
I don't know.
The answer is
Right.
inflict wounds.
I never gave an answer. But okay. Fair enough.
You mentioned you do not know. I'm sorry.
That is perfectly fine. You cost me another answer.
You should get this one easily. Strad von Zarovich has a derogatory nickname thanks to the Tarot 4. What is it?
I'm Strudel.
I will need his full name.
Strudel von. I think it's. Jackie. Hmm? Strudel von Sourpatch. I don't think I heard that last one, but Strudel von Sourpatch.
That is correct.
Okay. I got one right. Thank you. You're welcome, I guess.
You have answered one question correctly,
Mm-hmm.
and I stole another from you. You will return to your world with a gun.
A what?
What is?
Oh.
Oh, hey, I need one of those to keep He barred people from trying to talk to my mom.
Just a gun? Guns are pretty nice.
Huh.
Please return to your podium.
Fine. Okay.
Nero.
Wait, does he get? Does my puppeteer get anything?
No.
No, what the shit. Sorry. Uh.
Nero steps up. Hi, hello.
Your questions start now. How many times has JJ been in jail?
Do you mean more current situations or more in the past?
I will need the total. He has told you all.
More times? Let me see. Part of me wants to say 3 times. I'm
I
going
will
with 3.
provide a small hint. For this is not the easiest tool. You can count to it on one hand.
One hand. 5 times?
Unfortunately, the answer is 16 times.
Okay.
If you count in binary, you can count up to 16 on one hand.
I no one said there will be me math.
You can actually count up to 31.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
When was the airing date of the first session of Spiffy Needle Geek's Curse of Strahd?
I know it was a year ago. Do you need a specific date or just a specific month?
I need the date.
Okay. September, I believe. 11th.
Being that that is the truth for you, I will accept it. The answer I have written down is the 12th of September.
All right.
Now, how many questions have I asked so far?
To me specifically, or
How
to
many
my?
questions have I asked so far?
You have. To me specifically, you have asked me 2.
This is your third question.
How
How many questions have I asked so far?
The
You
number's
have-
going up.
That's why I was laughing.
Me puppeteer is screaming at you eternally.
Come, surely you can answer such a simple question. You've been keeping count, haven't you?
You have asked me 6 questions because you just asked me one just now.
Unfortunately, the answer is 19. This is the 19th question.
Just
Well,
Nero,
how- It was how many questions he's asked so far. Just because he asked you something multiple times doesn't mean it was a different question. Correct?
That is correct.
Nero, my precious boy, but I love you, but still.
In the 1997 film Face Off, who serves as Nicolas Cage's enemy? I told you there'd be some fucking curveballs in here.
I hate that.
May I phone a friend?
Why does my
Which friend?
puppeteer
No
know
friends
this?
here. You have no friends here. Simply the other contestants and myself.
Also the puppeteer, and mine is screaming.
May I?
Now,
My puppeteer is asking, may I roll a history check?
you may not.
Damn it, I am a College of Lower Bard.
Ooh.
I do not know this one. I've never seen the movie.
May I answer?
If Nero concedes that they will not give an answer,
I cannot give an answer. Miona does not like certain movies.
you may answer.
I think, according to him, that guy, it's John Travolta.
That is correct. This ends your line of questioning.
I'm gonna go back and go play me violin now.
Is it here?
Unfortunately, you have answered one question correctly. You will be returning with a pocket of spiders.
Oh,
Oh, man!
I actually, could you all actually just give those to Suko? I think she would more appreciate it than I will.
Could we
Suko's eyes
trade
have
prizes?
lit up and is looking over. I will give 10 gold for spiders.
That I will.
Are we
I will
allowed to
accept-
trade, Mr. WorldWeaver?
They are your prizes to do with what you wish.
I sprint over and offer 10 gold for some spiders.
I will accept the trade.
Now we will enter the group answer section. I have a collection of questions and you will all answer individually in the so hastily provided channel. Look, if you really want to argue with me, you don't have to just be incredibly passive aggressive about it. Well, I cannot be actually aggressive. I can't hurt you. No, but I can hurt you more. So, shut your fucking mouth. Okay. We begin with another interesting question. What was Super Saiyan originally referred to as by the narrator?
So we use this type in our answers
Type in your answers.
like a typewriter.
Sorry about that. On your podiums, keys spring up like a keyboard, and you're able to type in your answers.
So this was about what Super Saiyan is. What was called?
Super Saiyan originally referred to as by the narrator?
I nailed it. Oh, Cass, that one makes sense. I don't know if that's real or not. That makes sense. Can I call you Cass?
I was like, ah. That's where I'm like, I honestly don't know much about DBZ outside of the Devil Artemis universe, and that is wildly inaccurate.
My giant monkey! 4.
I may not have seen the actual Dragon Ball show, but I did see the Bridge series, so that's how I know about it.
Apparently, my narrator has a friend who's into this series. He has a very big love-hate relationship with it.
You are all incorrect. The narrator originally refers to Super Saiyan as an unsettling transformation.
Do I get a point for referencing something entirely different?
No, you do not.
Sad.
In relation to Miles Morales, who is the Prowler?
Yeah, my puppeteer didn't put in a name, but he did know the familial relationship between this Miles Morales person and this Prowler person.
The Prowler is Miles Morales' uncle, Aaron Davis. Jackie Gord and Suko gained points. Nero, unfortunately, you did not provide a relationship. You simply gave a name.
Okay. Can I go home yet?
No.
We're on a game show! Besides, I think my puppeteer's at his home. You didn't have to spoil that, Jackie.
I don't know why, but I feel like me mom is looking for me, and she gets very angry.
Speaking of mothers, is Bear an only child? That was incredibly quick of all of you. The music stopped.
Well, we need to get
Scratch.
something right.
The answer is no, Bear is not an only child. However, nobody knows. Nobody knows his family. JG has a table down in his room. What is on it?
Who?
JJ.
I don't think he drinks coffee. I don't think he can eat.
Everyone drinks coffee. In their hearts.
I will accept toys, splintered wood, and notes. Unfortunately, due to his incorporeality, he cannot drink coffee.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
When does Die Hard, starring Bruce Willis, take place?
When, right?
When?
Yeah.
This one was a gimme.
I
I
don't
had
know.
to give you
It's a
something
Christmas
that you
movie.
can see.
I think Suko should get extra points for actually knowing a date.
I will not grant extra points, though I will grant commendation for the exact year on Christmas.
Christmas
And-
1988.
Now we move to something my creator decided would be an interesting topic. We will play Two Truths and a Lie. I will read off truths and lies, and it will be your job to figure out which one is the red herring and which one is his. I hope you're ready.
No, but that's what makes it better.
So, we will begin. Oh, it just disappeared. My universe is maintained and protected by godlike centipedes. Space travel is achieved by sailing through time-warping currents. Astronomical objects were created from the corpse of a giant dragon. That is one of them. My best friend is a goddess. The woman who brought me into the church has found the man of her dreams in my heart. Much of my kind is being hunted down without mercy. I once encouraged a student to bite a teacher and succeed. I once convinced my mother I severely cut my finger with wood. I was lying. I once split my sister's head open when I kicked her away from me. I once kicked a pigeon 30 feet. I once hammered razor blades into the front of my boots. I once committed arson.
Classic arson.
I come from a wealthy family. My relationship with my mother is loving. I prefer the finer taste to life. I was one of the first people to have a physical interaction with my goddess in around 100 years. When I was young, I almost drowned, and the experience gave me a fear of going in the water. I became a cleric because I thought it would be fun. My son once had the police chase him for several hours in the shopping center because he lost them. I once broke a cop's arm while trying to escape 8 other officers. I never drank until I was 18. Now, all of those are options. I will provide them to you in a very nice
Oh, that's good.
way so you can go over them and choose which one you believe to be fake and which one you believe to be from my creator.
Hey, do we know if Donut Lord is still in the audience?
Who?
The one who gave me that donut earlier.
It looks delicious. I want a donut.
May I cast a spell? Because I think most of us are kind of hungry.
Well, I just ate, but I'd like a donut.
I know Hero's Feast.
Wait, is that a spell?
Aye.
My
There's a
creator
book.
casts chicken nuggets, so I think I'm good.
I missed one.
I assumed that it must have been like a space thing. That's okay.
There are all. Make your guesses.
Do we just pick out the one which we think is the red herring, or do we match them up to people too?
You can match them to people if you wish to, but your main goal is to find the red herring and my creator's one.
Ah,
Okay. What's that? I know one of them. I know one of them is a truth statement, not based off of my own experience, not based off of the ones I created, but because I know. However, I don't think you know. No, I don't.
My creator is giggling. They're not like they're not concentrating. I'm trying to get them to concentrate.
Well, if you wish to answer within the time frame, you better get them to concentrate.
poor pigeon.
At least it gets to die.
But kicking at 30 feet would require a lot of strength, wouldn't it?
So
I know
so I can just pick. So, do we have to figure out the false one of each of them?
No, you need to find which of these is the red herring and which one belongs to my creator.
Huh. Oh, okay.
Which of these is the red herring? Like, set of them is a red herring?
Yes.
And which one belongs to the creator?
Huh.
To my creator.
Yes. Do.
This is not the
Well, I
question I
don't-
was believing it.
I don't think your creator has a child.
No.
I mean,
But that could also refer to any of the other ones. So unless people want to, but I don't believe we are allowed to spoil which one belongs to us and which one belongs to others. Is that correct? Unless it is the red herring and yours.
The only thing you need to do is find the red herring and which one belongs to my creator.
Alright, my creator has finished telling me what to type, and they're apparently just going back to eating nuggets. I haven't seen a chicken in years. This
are they
is
good nuggets?
weird.
Oh, they're made of chicken? What's a chicken? Oh, I don't know mine. I know what a chicken is now.
This is a weird experience, isn't it? Having a question and then just knowing the answer.
It is very weird.
Nero, it's not which ones you think are lies. It's which set of questions do you believe does not belong to anyone, and which set of questions belongs to the creator, not which ones do you think are lies.
Okay.
It's okay. Sometimes people need that clarification. I know I do. And you're welcome for that. Fine, thank you.
So the herring is one you would have just made up, right?
Is it?
Well fuck.
Perhaps it does belong.
Oh, that's my answer.
Perhaps it belongs to the WorldWeaver or to another character that belongs to this creator, but not necessarily is the creator's own.
Oh, whoops! I did a boopsie. Hold on. I know what else.
You're good.
Oh, I did it. Is that one? Yeah, I did a copy paste whoopsie. There we go. There, all fixed, and that didn't happen.
Hey, that was about the answer I was about to go to too.
My creator is now obsessing over the creation of a shapeshifter called Red Herring, and they really want to make it now. This is a problem. They won't shut up.
Is his true form like a fish?
Their true form, they're saying, would be a fish person, whatever that is in the various different worlds. There are other... There are other I'm losing it. This is too much information.
Simic hybrid shifter.
My puppeteer is agreeing with the WorldWeaver's creator. I'm so confused right now.
I've started an uprising.
We have one more answer to go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Castellano
I'm thinking that one.
Interesting. So, this is where I have to butt in.
Is that the creator? Hi, creator!
Hello. I am a terrible, terrible person. I once encouraged another student to bite a teacher. I did convince my mother that I severely cut my finger when I was lying. And she didn't learn until last year. I did this before I met B.
Oh, jeez.
I knew it.
However, I didn't split my sister's head open when I kicked her away from me. She did that to me.
Oh!
Ooh.
It's only one of the 6 times it's happened. Calm down.
My creator
Sorry.
didn't know if he had a sister or not.
It's fine. You'll build up an immunity.
Just
Now,
get a stronger head.
a suspiciously common one I'm seeing is kicking a pigeon 30 feet, hammering razor blades into the front of the boots, and committing arson. Does anyone here want to own up to that?
I will.
Will you?
Ooh.
As someone who put that answer down, or someone who wrote those as a set of questions?
Yes.
Someone who wrote those as their truths and lie. Anybody?
I haven't committed arson.
That's the one. That's honestly the one I was looking at. I'm like, I feel like arson is a little out of here.
Yeah, it came close. But no, I've done the other things. You'd be surprised how far they. It's kind of cheating in that it started flapping halfway. Anyway,
So wait, are you telling me that there was no arson?
There's no arson.
Aww.
there was almost
Made up.
arson.
Proto arson.
Yeah, there was almost arson.
Now,
Also, helpful
another
tip:
option.
the second one is very good deterrent. People don't really like it. Anyway,
Another one that shows up in these is the universe is maintained and protected by godlike centipedes. Space travel being achieved through sailing through time warping currents, and astronomical objects being created from the corpse of a giant dragon. Does anybody want to admit to these?
Yeah, I will.
Which means there is only, I think, two people who guessed the red herring, I think. No, only one person managed to guess the red herring. So I asked my mother for some.
Huh.
One of them is a story I know all too well. I lost the cops in a shopping center when I was 3.
so you were
I am the son. Hello. As I said,
mischief maker.
I'm a terrible person. Because at the time, Mum had me on one of those like child harnesses, so she could make sure she kept an eye on me. The cops told her off and made her take it off me, and then I disappeared.
Oh, jeez.
Dion,
They couldn't find me.
Dion, I have so many goddamn questions about you. Oh my god.
Oh, good.
Of course my mother drank before she was 18. We live in Australia. So she broke a cop's arm while trying to escape 8 other cops when she was a teenager. Being terrible runs in my family.
Evidently.
You set your pillow on fire?
Oh, you're not meant to tell me that.
Oh.
You're not meant to tell them that. Yes. Yes, I did.
Wait a second.
Again, I have never said I'm a good person.
Because I was wondering, because I did recognize at least one set of questions as Danny's, and I very much assumed one of them belonged to Jen, or if not Danny and Jen, their respective characters.
Mhm.
It was just
Okay,
the
so,
others.
Sounds like the Joker.
so some points I'm giving away here. To Nero, Pio, Suko. Lots of you guess mine. And Jackie. All of you managed to guess that I am indeed a terrible person. No, the student, I didn't like the student. The teacher, I really didn't like the teacher. So,
It would be funny.
I had a lot of, mind you, I did get suspended for a while for that, but I
Do
did
I
have
know the
fun.
student?
No, this was when I went to Moore Park.
Nah. Actually,
Again,
there's
this
a
was
chance I
before
still
I
know
met you.
them. There's a chance
This
I
was-
still know them.
Fair, but this was before I met you.
Okay. Talk after. Fuck you.
Okay. Now we move on to just a couple Pokemon questions, and then we'll move on to another segment.
Oh.
Pokemon questions?
Tell me, do you like Pokemon?
What's a Pokemon?
Yes.
I
yes.
don't, but my creator does.
Me
To all of
puppeteer.
you, I ask, what is the 600 Club?
Do I answer just in the answers?
Type it out. Type it out.
The 600th one.
The 600 Club.
Oh. Oh.
I can hear the shit posting from here.
I'm not sure if this is exactly right, but it's what my brain goes to. Oh god, Jackie.
Again, I can hear the shit posting from here.
I need to remember the one from Gen 9. Do you mind if I look at that up for a second? I know the answer.
Go on.
Okay. Because I do remember that Pokemon's typings. It's Dragon Ice. So
I didn't ask what is in the 600 Club.
I don't care. I want to also get that.
I think mine's sort of technically off then. Yeah, that makes more sense.
You are actually still correct.
Oh, okay.
The answer is the 600 Club comprises pseudo-legendaries with a base stat total of 600 plus. They are usually, what I say usually, they are always 3 stages and are considered to be some of the best Pokemon.
Yeah, so they are the good Pokemon.
But you
No,
did
because-
not answer the question properly.
And that does mean Kricketune isn't included, so that's obviously one of the best.
You forgot Bidoof.
Fuck Bidoof.
Bidoof is a 2-stage Pokemon.
It is the god of Pokemon. You cannot argue.
Fuck Bidoof.
But it's still, but
Hey
according
guys, where the Hooper at? Where the Hooper?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brothers. Can I get a name, man?
fucking Hoopa.
What is a frick? I swear, if somebody makes that into a character, I'm going to.
In the anime,
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Ash owns how many Tauros?
Oh. Um.
Whoever said that, we only say the Bidoof thing after a stream. Thank you very much.
Damn, Hooper showed up.
I think that was the key.
What would
The
the point
answer
5
is-
be? Half a Taurus?
That is the one that they eat for dinner that night. The answer is 13 Tauros. 13?
Oh, I was thinking 13 isn't enough.
13 Tauros. He caught them in the safari zone.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been so long.
What Pokemon did Go want to be their partner?
Oh, I've heard this. I've heard.
Oh, I know this one. Easy.
think.
However, I'm gonna answer last
I haven't watched
because
it,
I
so
know.
keep it in mind.
I want to answer last, not because I don't know, because I do, but because I want to see what everyone else's answers are.
So
Yeah,
what Pokemon did who won?
Go.
Go. That is their name.
Yeah, that shows you how
It's because
that shows
you
you how
go
far
fast.
behind on the Pokemon anime is. I don't know who that is. So I am just gonna type down a random answer.
I'll say this much. Go was the secondary protagonist of the most recent series of the anime.
I don't watch the anime, so I don't know their characters' names. So I'm just shit posting at this point.
I get my anime information from like other people.
Go was a prick. He wanted Mew.
He nearly denied the Score Bunny the chance to be a partner because he really wanted Mew.
What a fucker.
He got better, but like, I guess how much better is a subjective term.
There is a Pokemon that is known to be able to use Pokeballs and give orders to other Pokemon. What is its name?
A Pokemon that can use Pokeballs.
See, look, I'm showing off how much I don't watch the anime.
See, that's like the one I
You know
do.
you're all wrong.
I'm
Oh, I
going
was
to-
just assuming that the other people got it right.
The answer is Oranguru.
Oh, is that a Dex entry?
Yes.
Huh.
Huh. That's cool. I'm googling
Oranguru
it.
was the. Oranguru has been seen using Pokeballs and giving commands to other Pokemon.
Oh my god.
In fairness, all the Pokemon we did pick were either of the psychic or normal type.
Well, I just remember.
So we were
I just
Yeah,
halfway
Steven is
there.
I'm just.
Steven is a known psychic type.
Yeah. And that's like that's where it's like I at least remember that from like the first movie.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess that doesn't count.
Well, I guess those were technically clones. And I don't know if, for the sake of the Weaver's Web, if that qualified. Evidently, it did not. Yeah, clearly we got it wrong!
I don't know much about the movie, but I just couldn't remember Mewtwo throwing Pokeballs, but then everyone said Mewtwo, so I was like, oh, maybe he did.
Mewtwo does not throw Pokeballs.
He could have levitated them around
The
them.
Pokemon are cloned and are immediately freed from their balls by themselves. Mewtwo does not intervene in them leaving the Pokeballs. And now we move on to the... I suppose I could consider this almost the final segment. I will be giving you all a prompt. You are to quickly conceive of a character based on the prompt.
Oh.
Welcome to Concept Prompts.
Right. This sounds good.
Castiel Failwin, you will create a character with the prompt Unconscious God.
Oh.
Jackie, yours is Final Blow. Nero, Tidal Flame. Theo, Soaring
Okay.
Sands.
Soaring Sands, yeah.
And Suko, Freesteel. Using only these words, create a character. Impress me.
Just like type one up and describe it, and
Yes.
yep.
All right.
To the audience, I offer you another prompt, should you wish to try yourself. I offer you Killer Friendship. Have fun.
Oh, someone died. They returned.
Come back.
The pumpkin's not smashed.
What the heck happened there?
Killer Friendship sounds like a stand name.
It does, doesn't it?
So we're just waiting on. Okay, so we're just waiting on one more.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, I was hoping someone would do the Killer Friendship prompt too.
Oh shit. We have some. Let's go. Read it. I was really tempted to take free steel in a very different direction and just make it so that it's a really friendly forge cleric.
I just keep thinking of like, hey, free steel. It's just this guy who gives out steel to people.
I was thinking like someone who just shows up to random like groups like random militia and stuff like that. And it's just like, hey, you need any weapons? You need a weapon?
Like this ephemeral entity that just shows up everywhere supplying people with fucking weapons and armor.
Yeah, free steel.
What do we call you? Ah, just call me Free Steel, mate.
Yeah, I feel
No, I
like he
decided
needs
to
an
go for
Australian
something
accent.
way more poetic.
I only thought of just a monk that could control fire, throw lava, but in a very peaceful fashion.
We're waiting for one more.
Oh,
Never mind. We will go through these in the order they were completed. Qian Yu, a monk who lived in a volcano with his fellow monks, who trained hard to master the way of controlling the lava surrounding the monastery to provide passage and to prevent disasters should the volcano ever erupt. He, among his group, has earned the title of Tidal Flame.
Short, sweet, and straight to the point.
A being worshipped and feared as a god by the people of the desert. While it was originally simply a spirit, its mischievous deeds gave it infamy, which eventually turned into a form of divinity that grew more and more dangerous. Taking the form of a giant eagle made of sand, it now preys upon the people who spurn its name and offers booze to devout worship. It has no real name and is simply referred to as the god soaring sands. The unconscious god. There was once a plane that was teeming with life until it became the battleground of a god and a hero. As the two battled, all the creatures in this place were eradicated until only the god and hero remained. The hero fell in this battle, but not before knocking the god unconscious, where it remains to this day. As no life exists on the plane, there is none who can wake the god. It simply lays there. Free is the name they gave themselves, or one that was given, depending on how it was thought of. It is a name they crusade to give all of their kin. In the land of Eberron, a freedom-fighting herald amongst the warforged stands strong. Free is the self-proclaimed savior of the Forge. The epiphany struck through his code while excavating the broken form of an almighty inevitable. Its ruins have shattered and the lingering power of order corrupted. The warped, ancient machine broke the Warforged free from their bonds, and the words now inscribed in their chest, readable only to Modron and plainer might. So, free steel. Awesome. Part rogue, part not. This Minotaur has developed a reputation for ending fights with a single strike. On his strength and dexterity to be the best they can be. He'll wear his enemies down, either physically with his mighty power or mentally with the darkness which have no kind of hand. Almost as if the darkness itself has molded him. Molded mind. His title is The Final Blow. Now, I do enjoy all of these, though two stand out. Free Steel and Soaring Sands. I will have to flip a coin. Heads, it is steel. Tails, it is the god. The winner is the god. Congratulations, Peter.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, can I ask?
Sorry.
You get. Hey, can I ask my puppeteer a question?
Go ahead. You are inextricably linked to them. I can't stop you.
Hey, excuse me. What? How did you make that up?
When you get final blow, you remember all those questions about Pokemon?
Yeah, I still don't understand what it is, but I figured I'd answer whatever you said. You know?
Well, in that there are things called moves, and final blow reminded me of another move that it's called Wicked Blow, and it's a single strike move that hits for critical damage.
I think I can understand that, but is that
Your basis, yeah.
okay? That was all.
And now for the final segment, a mystery. All of you suddenly fall through the floor again.
Not again.
You feel as if you're falling for about 5 minutes. And you all land in different rooms. There are... This room is about... it's about the size of like an average lounge in a manor. You are 2 stories up, and in this room there are a set of items that are different from one another because these rooms you were in are almost identical. The items that there are a vase, the window, a table, and a corpse. In each of your rooms, bar one of you, something is wrong with one of these 4 items. I spun a wheel before, and Jackie, you have the golden room.
Yay!
There is nothing wrong with your room. You are a perfect reference point.
Oh man!
The window is not broken. The vase is still there. The corpse isn't there. And the table has no blood on it.
Give me a mystery and I'm not even allowed to solve it.
Oh no, you'll be solving it all right.
Jackie just...
Theo, in your room, you notice that the window is smashed. There is very little glass inside the window.
Hmm. So there's little glass like inside the room.
Yes, there isn't much inside the room,
Yep.
but there is glass inside the room. Nero, the vase is gone. It's just not there. However, there are shards of it on the corpse.
Oh.
So my only guess is that somebody, well, clearly since there's little glass around the window, that means somebody.
No, you don't know that. You are in different rooms. I also hadn't finished the startup yet.
Oh.
You don't know what the other people have. Suko,
Yep.
there is no corpse, but there is a puddle of blood. And Castiel, the corner of the table has blood on it. It almost feels fresh. So, with your separate clues, in the golden room, where's the body?
Jackie points at herself. I'm a body.
They cannot see you. However, they can hear you.
Okay. So all of you can hear. So all of you can hear me?
Yeah. Can she hear us?
You can all hear one another, so you may
Okay.
share your clues if you wish.
Lovely. I've just got a puddle of blood in the middle of my room.
In the middle of your room. It's like, my room, there is blood, but it's on the corner of a table.
I have. Oh, you go.
No, you go.
Well, I have a smashed window, but there's not really much glass. There's a little bit, but not very much.
I have a vase missing.
Huh. Are they out the window? That doesn't make sense. They're not in the room. Puddle of blood in the middle. Blood on the corner of a thing. The vase missing. Shards of it on the body.
Whereabouts is the body?
It's in the center of the room.
Okay.
For
Whereabouts
everyone
is the-
except for Jackie and Suko.
Hey, Jackie.
Not Jackie. Nero. Nero's got the golden room.
I thought I had the golden room.
Yeah, I thought Jackie had the golden room.
Yes, Jackie has the golden room. I'm just being stupid.
You're good.
Hey, Jackie. Where's the vase in yours?
She communicates that's where it normally is for everyone else.
On the mantelpiece of
Okay.
the fireplace.
It's on top of the fireplace. Why is it not there for you?
No, it's there for me.
Is it there for everyone else?
It's there.
Yeah,
It'll be
it's.
there for everyone except the person whose room doesn't have it.
Which I believe that's
And it's an ordinary vase, just like undamaged
is-
and everything.
It is an ordinary, undamaged porcelain vase.
Porcelain.
and the only one who doesn't have it is Nero. I believe, right?
That is correct.
Because
So let me get this straight. Nero has no base, but the shards are all over the body.
Not all over the body. There are some there.
Oh, some of the body. It's there. Some of it is there.
Is there a door?
There is a door, but only in the golden room is it open.
Is it locked for everyone else?
You cannot leave the room. If you try,
I
it's
just wanna-
just wide void.
Yeah, I just want to see if the door is actually just locked, not really leave.
The door is fundamentally locked.
Okay.
In fact, everything is. You can't move anything.
Yeah, I was trying to see if this was a closed room mystery.
As a note, for everyone, the window is open.
except for the person. Except for the
Whose
person
window
who's
is smashed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Is
so
it open and smashed? Like it was smashed while it was open?
No. Yours was closed.
Yeah.
Remember, you're trying to find the corpse in the golden room.
Yeah.
Each of you have a clue as to where it is. And how it happened.
So in the rooms are a table, a vase, a fireplace, a window, and a door.
And the table.
And a table. I think it's a table, right?
Because there's blood on the ground, blood on the corner of the table, the broken vase, which is probably a murder weapon. Let's be honest here. There's broken shards on one of the bodies. One of the windows is broken, but that might be where the assailant left, not necessarily where the body is, because the body's not inside the room if it's outside the window.
But
It'd be in the void.
if the golden room doesn't have any people in it, then what if the corpse wasn't in there at first? What if the corpse entered and then became a corpse?
Is this a multiple choice question? Is this like
only one answer?
there's only one answer, but can we guess as many times as possible until we get it right?
3 total guesses.
okay, that makes it difficult.
So if we're going off of that, if you're going off the idea that the corpse is is whoever's room this belongs to, then it's like, I would assume maybe this was an accident. I mean, like, yeah, because it's like, if there's blood on the corner of the table, which probably happened because they bumped into it or they hit their head or something, which could explain the blood on the corner of the table and then later on the floor. So, and there's a broken vase on the body, right? So is it possible it might have like fallen on them and, you know, they may have like reeled back and like hit their head on the table and, you know, that kind of took them out?
And then fallen out.
Yeah.
See, I keep thinking that they've fallen out the window though. Like, but then the blood's pulled in the middle.
And here's where your stats matter. You can make 2 investigation checks each on whatever you wish in the room.
Investigation.
Investigate, and I am a College of War bard.
In that case, could I have a look around to see if I could find anything that might have been thrown through the window?
You want to see if you want to try and find if something came through the window.
Yep.
Roll for it.
My investigation is a plus
Oh,
6.
not bad.
Mine's a -1.
I got a 18.
An 18 for investigation will tell you that no, nothing came in through the window.
So something
In
went
fact, that
out.
glass doesn't look right.
It looks more like it went out.
The glass looks like it's not from this window.
Not from that window. Nah, I'm stumped.
Yeah, I'm even more confused now. Hey, I don't know, I don't remember which one of you has blood on the corner of the table, but can you guess how old it might be?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do the same.
yeah, I got, it's fresh blood. So it's, yeah, likely just happened.
Alright, I'm going to check how old the blood in the middle of my room is, if that's a check or not.
I'll give that to you because I've already given away the blood for Castiel's room. The blood is dried. It is.
Huh.
It has been there for a while.
The blood in my room is old, dry.
Remember, each of your rooms is frozen. Can't move
Yeah.
anything.
Blood on the corner of the table is fresh. Blood on the middle of the floor is dry. The glass doesn't match the window. What else do we have? The vase.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Hey,
It was a porcelain vase.
yeah, does everyone have the same vase?
Whoops.
Is it?
Not...
No, me glasses are missing.
What do the shards look like?
A roll of okay. Map. How does a dirty 25 sound?
The porcelain is the vase shards you find are porcelain. And given a little bit more time talking, you will learn that they are the same vase.
So,
I take it all these were done in an order? Maybe? I don't know.
so the body's in the center for everyone else, right? Everyone who has a body.
Yep.
Is it close to the table?
It's more so in the middle of the room.
So it's
Jackie is writing notes down, for the record.
So what do we have? The vase, the body, corner, the window, and the golden room. I keep thinking that it's outside, but then why is the glass different?
That's sort of the thing that's getting me.
What kind of glass is it? Is that like from a cup glass? Is it? Someone glass someone?
It is distinctly too thin to be window glass.
So it'd more like be like bottle glass? Or glass is
Wine
glass.
glass.
What about
Wine
what
glass?
about?
Like,
Oh, wine glass.
Yeah, it's like
Is
yeah,
there
yeah,
a
it's
wa-
like, should I do an investigation on like looking for like any and all glass objects in the room?
hold on. What
Hold up,
is?
does the dry blood in the middle of my floor smell like wine?
Yeah, that's where my brain was going.
You can
Or the
make an
fresh blood.
investigation check.
Yep.
Castiel, you should try lick the
Is it a
blood.
good old sniff? That is a total of 19.
You have a -1, right?
Yep.
Right. It's just red wine. It's not blood at all.
Alright, so the blood in the middle of my floor is not blood, it's wine. That's...
Ah,
So,
and that makes
They-
sense then.
they spilt their glass of wine. Is it in the... No, the fireplace
Probably
is kind of
dropped the
passed
glass.
over.
He was probably like
Yeah.
standing there having a drink. Then yeah, drop the glass.
And
Like a vase fell on them, and then that caused them to drop the glass, spill the wine,
Hmm.
and they hit their head on the thing and died.
but that doesn't explain the window or the door.
Yeah, that doesn't explain... Well, yeah, why is the window broken? Did they fall through it?
They may have.
But then the
tossed
body's
something-
outside, and then it's not in the room. God, fuck.
Maybe they tossed something out the window before they died.
I'm gonna look out my open window. Is it just a white void?
No. Outside the window, you see a sprawling courtyard. And below you, you see a typical path surrounding the manor with a garden abutting the wall.
Hey Jackie, is the body outside your window? Are you able to...
Am I able to?
You can have a look if you want.
Would that count as an investigation check?
It would count as a guess.
Firstly,
guess
could
The
I?
way you look, Jackie,
Okay.
the way you look counts as a guess.
All right,
That makes sense.
then.
If I look out my window, what do I see? Can I notice any shattered glass down there?
Make an investigation check for me.
I think that's your second one too.
Oh, what a great roll! Wow, that's a 10.
You see someone falling out the window.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd like to make one guess, please.
Go ahead.
Looks out the window.
The corpse is laying in the bushes below.
Found it.
However, if you were to describe the body to everyone else, it doesn't match the corpse in the room.
I was wondering if you'd do that.
So there's
it's
a
not
second.
like-
So there's 2 dead bodies. That makes it more interesting.
Makes it confusing.
None of you have investigated the body yet.
Can we go down to the body?
No, the body in
You
the
can't
room.
leave
I
the
think.
room.
Like no one's properly investigated the room body.
nobody can-
May I investigate the body?
Go ahead. Make your roll. Roll high.
Dion? Natural 20 plus 6. So that is a total of 26.
He's not dead.
He's not dead, you guys. He's just passed out.
He's not passed
Which
out.
means he's not a corpse.
He's just frozen in the space time.
Upon your investigation of the body in the middle of the room, you find a wine glass in his hand and bits of the vase. He sits up and stabs you. And your world cuts to black.
Oh
You are
no.
no longer able to communicate with the rest of them.
Well, frick.
Does that do we get any of that
None
information?
of you notice.
Do we know at least that it's not a corpse?
I will say yes. Nero would have mentioned that it is not a corpse,
Yep.
but none of you know what's happened to Nero, or if anything has happened to Nero.
Okay.
Okay. Nero, is there anything else? Okay, so we know the guy in the middle is not dead.
Probably just frozen.
Okay. And we know that the thing on the table in Cass is. Can I call you Cass?
Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, so we know that the one in your room is blood, right? The one on your table?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The body isn't dead. We're only.
And just to clarify, we're only looking for where the body is in my little dimension, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Could he have just left?
He could have, but
Did I take any damage by that anyway?
No. What's happened to you is now you are wandering. You can wander your room now, and you can see everyone else in their rooms overlaid on top. You can't talk to them. You're essentially a ghost.
It's like a mungus.
Now I know how JJ feels.
It's a good thing none of us can hear that. Except for maybe the WorldWeaver and
Oh yeah, the WorldWeaver can hear everything. He is off. He's sitting in an armchair in the corner, just watching you all. Only Nero can see him at the moment.
that sounds funny.
So the body's, well, the person is alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we have
Passed out.
and we have somebody falling out of the window. So
I think he probably did like push him out of the window.
But they fell into a garden. Maybe they didn't die.
or the person who did fall. Well, the person who fell out of the window.
We can confirm that the person who fell out of the window did die, right?
Yes. The person falling out of the window in Hio's room and the corpse in yours are the same. That person, they were dead before they fell out the window.
They were okay. Which me okay, so if they
And we would know this. We would know that they died before they fell out the window, right?
By the way they're falling, Bio could probably surmise that they're already dead.
Yeah, they're like limply falling.
Yeah.
okay, so if they died before they were thrown out, then the blood on the table probably belongs to them.
Probably.
Let's see.
The the w- the the dried blood was wine, which means that they probably fell on.
They spilt the wine. They dropped the glass.
And Nero.
Nero?
He probably doesn't want to talk to us.
They've probably got the answer, haven't they?
Angry
Oh,
hat.
that's probably it. They probably know, and they're probably just like, ha, ha. Look at them not knowing.
Well, now why would they do that?
I don't know.
I mean, we all
It's funny.
Why wouldn't I do that? I would do that. I would definitely do that. That would be hilarious.
Meanwhile, Nero's like, I just me luck.
Jackie points in the direction of the sound from where Suko was coming from. And it's like, she gets me!
So...
You said I was okay. The door's closed in everyone's room.
I wish we could look around your room, see what's outside.
Has anyone inspected the broken vase?
Well, that would be Nero's room, and she can't.
Oh yeah.
And whether she can or she won't, well, it means we're not going to get it from her room.
In that case, is the vase thick enough that it would be able to knock someone out?
You've used all of your investigation checks.
I have.
Oh, okay. I was just throwing that
Yeah.
out there
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'd like.
Yeah, because I haven't used any of mine.
I'm talking specifically to Pio here.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I used mine as well.
I have not used mine. All I've done is make guesses. I'd like to use one of those investigation checks.
On
I
what-
want to. So you know the buying that's out the window?
Yeah.
I want to see if I can see any glass, anything that looks like it's the base.
Roll investigation.
Okay. These are new. This is new dice, so I have to actually look because so this is a 16, which is a 15 plus my one modifier.
Wait.
It's pretty far away, but you can see not any shards of the vase, but you can see a corner-shaped indent in their forehead.
Corner-shaped indent. Hey, Cass!
Yes?
I think. Okay, so I don't see any base on him, but I'm this. It's a guy, right? I assume it's a guy.
It
I
is
can't see
indeed it is a young man, dressed
Okay.
very nicely.
I can't see any glass on this guy, but I can see a dent on his forehead. It looks just like a table hit it.
Alright, so we have that. Hear me out.
Yes?
The wine in my room is dry.
Mm-hmm.
Windows open. They've fallen. This is a manor, not a hotel. What if he's in the vase? What if he's cremated? in the vase. You can't see him. He's in the vase.
Okay, but then explain why in Nero's room the vase was broken.
Vase was on the body in their room.
Is it possible to investigate? Like, can anybody possibly investigate the vase itself? Like, actually see if there is ashes in it?
That would entail a guess as to where the body is.
Okay.
But you can investigate the vase for other reasons.
Like if there's dust inside?
Let's see.
Like, has anybody investigated their vase before, other than figuring out if it's the same one?
I
I
don't,
don't
think,
think
so.
so.
Actually, you know what? I'll give you something, because an investigation was made on the vase shards. It is very clear that this vase is mass-produced.
Mass-produced.
Mass production. That means that that means that there's more than one.
They wouldn't use it for cremation then. The only thing is my mind's now on this clock-like thing of this supposed golden room being the future when the man has been sold.
For clarification, are we looking specifically for a corpse, or are we looking for this man who we thought was a corpse?
You are looking for the man believed to be a corpse.
Okay.
In the golden room.
Yep.
Though, as evidenced, it's not exactly... It doesn't have to be in the room. Because outside the window is real space. You just can't go there. He doesn't have to be inside, but he is visible.
Is he right behind you? I don't know. Rev.
This is a fun puzzle, though.
Yeah, I am stumped at this point, though.
There are some things you can do.
I'm trying to...
I lick the wine.
And Suko and Poyo have both
Yeah.
used all their guesses, but not guesses, investigations. I've used one.
Cass hasn't investigated yet.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so we know them. This thing is mass produced. We could. You think this is? I don't think this is. Something tells me this is not the same one as the one that was broken.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
Okay, yeah, shall I look into that?
No, we know it's mass produced, so it's a solid guess. I don't think we should, because we've also already confirmed that the vases are all the same, so we're 90% sure that it's either one or the other. I think there's got to be something more to the corner of the table.
All right.
Like, we know that they hurt themselves because we saw that on the body.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, can I investigate the table?
Go ahead.
All right. I rolled 13.
I'll give this to you. There is too much blood for this to be an accident.
Okay.
They've been repeatedly bashed into the table.
Okay. It's like
There are also significant evidence. There's also significant evidence that it wasn't just one strike. Well done.
Alright,
it's like
alright.
it's like
Yes, I've heard about this one. The fabled go to sleep method.
right. So basically we had two people in an altercation. You know, one of them was striking the other one against the table, and then I assume ended up getting pushed out the window. I mean, does that sound like a plausible scenario, everyone?
It does.
Then how do we explain the glass that was on a Pio?
Here.
Pio. Then how do
Pio.
we explain the glass that was on Pio's
The wine glass.
it was wine glass, but
So drunk. So possibly drunk. I mean, if there was a fight going on, I mean, you know, it's like I would assume, like, if someone's willing to go so far as to smash someone's head into a table, what's to say that they weren't throwing glasses at each other?
and I don't look like I have a body that I can investigate. And though we do know it's alive,
Nero. You appear in the Golden Room. In fact, you appear in every room. Everyone
hello.
can see you, and you can see everyone else.
Hi.
How did you get in here?
In the corner, all of you can see the WorldWeaver, with one leg crossed and his fingers together, like an evil mastermind watching his plan unfold.
hello.
Puppets, have you figured anything out?
Nero.
I've been watching you, so I know you have. But you're missing something. Emphasis on missing.
The bastard here stabbed me, and next thing I know, I became a ghost.
Jackie pokes Nero.
Well, you're not a ghost now.
Was Jackie right? Are we the bodies? Oh, that would be...
Well, he said like specifically that guy.
It's
We're
specifically
looking
that guy.
Okay, well, Nero, what specifically were you doing before you became incorporeal?
Are you still stabbed?
I kind of want to say that Nero still has the knife, like still kind of in bed where the dude stabbed him.
Yeah, I just want to see if that was clear first.
All of you can indeed see there is a shard of the vase and a shard of glass sticking out of Nero's chest.
Hold on. Let me try. Can I try and pull it out?
You can try.
Okay. What do I have to beat?
All I did was just
I'm not telling you what you have to beat. Roll.
all I did was just investigate the body. Next thing I know, he woke up and stabbed me.
Okay, so that's a 10.
Can you add your wisdom modifier to that, please?
15.
You resist an urge after pulling it out to drive it back in.
What is wrong, Jackie?
Okay, so, you know how we can't move anything?
Yeah.
I think I can't prove that either.
No, you pulled it out. You resist that wisdom
Oh.
thing. There was resisting the urge to stab Nero.
Oh, okay. Okay. So. Okay. So,
And it's out of Nero's body for everyone, right?
Yes.
Okay,
They can't
first.
see where it's gone. It's just disappeared as soon as it's left Nero's body for them.
Oh. Okay.
Ow, that hurt.
Don't be a crybaby. She puts her hand on Nero and just casts Cure Wounds.
No. It's like I felt this pain before. It's very don't.
Okay. So.
So
You got
Give you a
stabbed
key
with a
piece of
wine
information.
glass?
Shot of a wine glass.
A shot of a wine glass.
I also gave you some very key information with that interaction there.
I resisted the urge to put it back in.
Have you mentioned that you had that urge yet or not?
Okay. So.
Yeah, Jackie does mention that it felt like there was an urge to put it back in, which is unusual.
could I roll an Arcana check?
For what?
Because as soon as he met, I want to investigate if this is a curse item, maybe.
I'll tell you now without that, no.
Okay.
It's not. The answer is like fucking sick, but I find it fun. I'm having fun watching you try to figure it out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I practically gave it away during all this.
I'm trying to think. Can I suggest something without it actually being like a guess?
You can talk. Yeah, you can talk about options. The
Okay.
only person whose guesses actually matter are Jackie's, because Jackie's in the Golden Room.
Yep, cool. If you had that feeling to shove the shard back in, what if we're the body?
The weird the
You do have two guesses left, by the way.
I like to use another guess. And Jackie points to herself.
We're the body.
Not the answer I wanted, but you were all dropped back into the white void.
Hey, no 5-minute wait this time.
I can't believe I accidentally got it the first time. Like, no, not the first time. Like...
The killer the whole time was you. The person who ended up in the Golden Room was the killer returning to the scene of the crime.
Ah. What was the
That
deal?
is the only reason the door was open.
I knew it was the future.
Each of you possessed a different part of the scene. A smashed vase used to knock out the target. A bloodied corner of the table used to finish them off. A stain of wine from what the target was drinking. A smashed window in which the target was thrown out of. The body laying in the center was our very drunk protagonist.
Which apparently was
Killing
me.
their daughter's lover.
Yeah, okay, that checks out.
Wait a minute, I have a daughter?
No, the killer did. You were simply their point of view.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That felt very weird to being ethereal.
I will end this off with one last question, and then this wonderful episode of the WorldWeaver's Web will be over. In the world of the Psycho Sea, what line prompted Bakuhatsu Blackfoot to call Rags a bitch? I will leave you all on this as we end the first episode of the WorldWeaver's Web.
No, this was the premiere.
Call him a...
Hey.
What am I supposed to do with the...
All of you begin falling again.
I've been falling for 30 minutes!
I was frozen today!
Jesse's just used to it now.
You all return to your worlds with no memory of the WorldWeaver, no connection to those who created you, no knowledge of what has happened. You gain your prizes, and your life continues. Until next time, I am Let Ascent, and I, the WorldWeaver. Have a wonderful new year, and thank you for coming to the first episode of the WorldWeaver's Web. Good night.
I'll be very keen to do that again next year. Well, this year, rather. No, it'll be next year. No.
I mean, it might be... It technically be this year, doesn't it?
It's this
I mean,
year for me.
maybe we'll do it some other time. Like, you know, maybe there might be a
I'm
week
just
where we
gonna-
have for free.
I've got to check scheduling because I want this to be a yearly thing.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Because I pull questions from things that I do or learn throughout the year.
Mm.
July 1st, July 15th, July 29th, 12th, 26th.
I really liked that puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
I
like,
have
yeah,
fun developing it.
I got like part of the answer right, but I like after Nero got stabbed, but I couldn't work out how to explain it because we don't have the information
It's happening next year, New Year's Eve for Australians.
Ah, yep.
This year,
Alright.
New Year's Eve.
Okay,
December
so this year.
30. Come back in 1 year, December 31st, 2023, for the second episode of WorldWeaver's Web.
And maybe
Hosted
Buddha
by
and I-
me. I think you mean hosted by me.
No, I think we mean hosted by Hoopa.
And maybe next year, Boone and I will actually join you guys. That was
Or
great.
Brian. Or Brian.
And Brian,
I
yes.
had a lot of fun today.
God, this was a hoot.
Yeah.
I got to play like the most sassy asshole of a character and not have to worry about bouncing off of people because he's a host. You're not meant to talk back. That's a bad idea.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, and it's like, I think suffices it to say when we do this again next year, like, provided we'll take a lot more time and a lot more planning, but we'll get a lot more assets. So it's like we can have like, we can have like more things flashing up on the screen and all that other fun stuff.
Maybe character portraits.
Yeah. Like this overlay was literally something I whipped up today because I was like, I gotta get something up.
My poor gay boy.
I mean, it serves its purpose.
It doesn't have to be anything special.
No,
because this is just a celebration of the year gone by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And with that said, since I have butted in a few times just to be snarky, this has been a really, really awesome year in terms of Dungeons and Dragons. There's a lot I want to say in so little time, but I thought I I'll just say whatever comes to mind. Even though we don't get a lot of views or audience interactions, and throughout all the bickering of rules and things like that, D&D is such an amazing game, and I'm glad we were all able to experience it together. And I'm glad we're all a party. Like, in real life. Not even in-game, in real life. Whether it's Ravnica or Curse of Strahd or even
whether it's
something
a different game.
as it's something as very, very old as The Abode. Despite everything, I'm glad we still have D&D. Yeah. Again, sorry I couldn't play with you guys. Brain was feeling silly, but I just wanted to say something.
Right. You know, but I mean...
Boone, I hope you're watching, because not having you two was a bummer, but I'm glad that I got to do this. I got to run something inherently silly.
It was.
It's inherently silly. Like the questions in the 1997 movie Face Off. And then all of you started cracking up.
It just came out.
I
hated
that.
nowhere.
I did not get that one.
I've never actually seen it. I just liked that it was fucking mentioned.
I was chasing my dog around the house to hear that one. Sorry I missed that.
Right. Well, that's where.
But it was. Don't explain it to me, because it's funnier that way. Because I was like, wait, what did I miss while I was playing babysitter?
Right.
I like the Die Hard one.
Well, and that's like like the Pokemon questions. I just started giving bullshit answers to the Pokemon questions. Like, what's the 600 Club? The good Pokemon. He's like, how many Tauros did Ash catch in the Safari Zone? Too many. So
30 is too many Tauros.
It's true.
However, you were looking for a number.
I know,
So-
but that's where I'm like, look, I know I'm not gonna get the answer right, so I'm just gonna give a bullshit answer.
I appreciate the one that actually stumped me.
Okay, guys, Ozzy made his way upstairs.
Aw.
The chair plan failed.
The
one about Oranguru.
Oh yes, that
one I knew.
Pokemon is known to use Pokeballs and give commands to other Pokemon.
Oh well, Jordan, you knew that?
Written down.
Yeah, I knew that one by heart.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I really loved Sun and Moon when it came out. So there was actually a period in time when I knew every single Pokemon, and even down to their Podex entries. I still remember that for some reason.
Yeah, Sun and Moon are some of my big favorites, but I'm just pretty bad at remembering to read the Pokedex entries.
Yeah.
Every now and then you catch one, you're like, oh, Drifloon, you crazy little guy.
I think it helps, considering that a lot of the Sun and Moon Dex entries are morbid as all get out.
They really are.
And it makes me wonder if it's the Pokedex writer that's making those, or Rotom is writing the Dex entries. And because it's a ghost type, it relishes in freaking out its trainer. But I digress.
I'm weirdly researching assassin spiders. Sorry, I'm just like listening to
Yeah,
all this,
cool.
but I'm also
for the
researching
people
assassin
watching-
spiders.
For the people watching, the WorldWeaver is confusing. Is he the suit? Is he the spider? Nobody knows. The spider is based on an assassin spider, an obligate spider eater. They eat other spiders as their main source of food.
Cannibalism.
Yeah, cannibals.
Not just cannibalism. They eat other species as well.
They also have a head and neck like a pelican. It's really weird.
I really liked some of the poses and the photos and stuff I was looking at, so I was like, well, if he's gesturing, he has to use his little neck thing.
And by putting that as his basis, I gave myself a reason to make him the only one of his kind. He killed and ate the rest of them.
Checks out.
Makes sense, especially for a creature that was thought extinct until the late 1800s,
Yes.
considering they eat each other.
I'm fucking terrified of spiders, but I love this guy.
I love spiders.
Yeah.
Again, thank you, Dana, for drawing my absolute bastard of a game show nose.
Yeah, you like
Thank you.
come with
Yeah, I
that.
know.
I'm like, okay, that's an interesting design
Hey,
idea. I'll
Dion.
go with that.
Hey Dion, why could I just like when Nero got stabbed, like the WorldWeaver guy's like, sup?
He didn't say anything, he just stabbed you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, come here often.
killers really announce themselves.
Yeah,
I could
you know
kill
what?
myself.
You know what? I appreciate us, as in us, the people being characters as well.
Yes, the thing is, if the questions I asked contain too much, like, out of your
Meta.
character's world's knowledge, that it wouldn't be fair to have you make characters and then give you questions that your characters wouldn't have the answers to. So I find the idea of essentially shattering the fourth wall and letting them know very fun for, like, you could interact with yourself, as you saw both Jackie and I did.
Yeah, I just didn't because I don't really do voices for things, so I felt like it would just be really confusing.
No.
Well, I don't-
And again, Dana, your roleplay has gotten so amazing over the years. Compared to where you started, where you are now, your roleplay is getting better, dude. So take it. Oh, also, you guys may have noticed that Danny was playing as Castiel Failwind. You're probably wondering, well, who is that? I posted some really old art here if we want to share it.
Hi, I remember her.
Yeah, it's a yeah.
I can't believe. Wasn't she a half elf as well?
No, Cass is a wood elf.
Wood elf.
Yeah,
okay.
she's a wood elf. Yeah.
Should
Wood
I
elf life
post
cleric.
should I post a picture of Pyo in the noodle
Share
noodle?
the art of the characters that you were playing, if you have
Yep.
any,
Mm-hmm.
just to give the audience just the ability to see who was
Yeah.
playing.
Given last couple sessions of Curse of Strahd, you guys know who Jackie and what Jackie and Suko look like. So
However,
I don't
I
think we have
can't-
to worry about them.
Right. So
In theory, no. I do, however, need to.
I think the only one we would need a reference for is Nero O'Malley.
O'Malley.
O'Malley, that's right, yeah. Man, Irish. I'm an Irish American, and I can barely get my own people's dialect right.
My dude,
Like,
I
there's
can't,
three dialects, guys.
I'm part Russian. I can't say Russian words for shit.
Yeah,
My
like
family is French, and I don't know any French.
yeah, like if you say something like favre, which is spelled like, hang on, let me go to the drum chat. Which is spelled like this, but it's pronounced in 3 different ways, favre being one of them. If you say it in one region in Ireland, the other 2 regions are going to get pissed off at you because you're not using their dialect.
That's the problem with dialects.
Yeah, it's like, argue amongst yourselves because clearly we aren't the problem here.
It's just like Americans say fuck, like F-U-C-K, fuck. We in Australia, we say fuck,
Canal, mate.
F-A-H-C-K.
I mean, that being said,
It's truth, mate.
people in Ireland are also said to be one of the most polite people in the world. They just also happen to pepper a lot of their sentences with swear words.
anywho, so anyway, so I got so on the screen, at least what I've shown. So yeah, so this is the character that I was playing. So this was my very first D&D character. This was from The Abode, which was way back in the day, and this I think was originally on Jordan's Twitch channel.
Yes.
So yeah, that's where so when we were planning, okay, you can bring in any character you want, be it new character, old character, whatever, you know, he didn't care. Just bring in somebody. So that's where I was like, you know what? I haven't played Castiel in a while. So it's like years. So it's like, you know what? Let's blast from the past, you know? Let's make reference to, like, you know, pretty much the campaign where the majority of us first played together.
Yeah, of course we had people like Boone, Dion, and Dana who have been playing D&D for a while joining us, and it was my first time actually DMing a game. I played a little bit of a game a few years before. Alec tried to get me into D&D with him and his wife, girlfriend at the time, and that was actually when I made Savras was actually my first D&D character, and yeah, she's actually a character in my story, but that's a whole other can of worms. But after a while, D&D just kind of seeped into my brainstem, and it's like, okay, I gotta set up a campaign for you guys. Hey Danny, you wanna play D&D?
Where did Alex first come from? Was she from the Grimlock game?
Yeah, she was actually a character I made for a party in Legend of Grimrock 2. You can make your own characters, or you can use a preset base of characters. I decided to make my own, and it's actually where other characters like Chiari of Critaria and Bizzle and Devin came from. They were originally my Grimlock characters, and I decided to make them actual characters. Alex ended up... I did try to play as her in D&D, but then I realized, okay, she's kind of getting too big for it. I might as well just write a book.
That's kind of my thing with most of my other characters.
Yeah. So, yeah, D&D's great. And I'm glad I was able to corrupt some of you to play along with us.
All right. So that being said, so I've shown off my character. So, I will now show off. So this was Pio.
Pio. Oh. Also, consider Castiel's. Consider seeing Castiel as a sneak peek for our eventual Abode reboot. That being said, I don't think we'll use Melva as a goddess anymore because, again, she's part of Phantom of the Forest retroactively now, so I don't want to reuse some stuff that might become official material later.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but, you know, we got time to figure all that shit
But
out.
Frank is totally fine. Frank is absolutely fine.
Frank is multi-universal.
He is. He's a planeswalker.
Yeah.
He's multi-universal, for fuck's sake. Just like fucking Free Steel, like that joke variant.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But I guess that being said, so I guess Dana, is there anything else about Pio that you want to bring up other than, like, you know, what we've done tonight?
It's mostly just what we've done tonight. She's sort of an elf, like they're not quite elves because they're from their own little planet thing, but sort of elf-like.
Yes, so space elves.
She sleeps a lot.
Elf
pretty
adjacent.
Much. Yeah. She sleeps a lot. Her main specialty is like barrier magic, but you know she can punch sometimes too. Just doesn't really do it. And,
actually, considering the format we went for these character sheets, because it was very unusual. But what classes were all your characters?
Nero was a College of Lore bard.
College of Lore bard, okay.
Yeah.
Shuri's really easy. She was an abjuration wizard.
Okay.
But I took fighting initiate unarmed just why not?
Yeah, why not?
I
we don't need to worry about Cass.
I was also a cleric, though. I was a grave cleric.
Wait,
yeah. For Jackie and Suko, we know who you guys are.
Warlock.
Right. Well, that being said, I'll at least show off this other piece of art that TP got of Jackie. But
because it is very nice.
Yeah, so if you guys have been following our Curse of Strahd campaign, then yeah, Jackie and Suko are in that campaign right now. So you know, it's like that they should at least maybe be a little bit familiar to some of you guys.
Yeah. And if
Chico
not,
has
then by all
has-
means.
You go.
And if you haven't seen our previous games, by all means, the VODs are available here on Spippy Noodle Geek's Curse of Strahd playlist and Ravnik playlist. So.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Actually, I got like maybe one more question before we head out. So, when we were playing the whole two truths, one lie, I know there were some that we went through, but we didn't get through all of them. So shall we go through the rest of what we submitted as truths and lies for our characters?
If you would like.
Cat.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm fine with that.
Whose
I
cat
rolled a
was
little bit.
meowing?
Blue's freaking out.
Yeah, I thought I heard a cat.
Okay, I think it would be a good idea to try to do one last thing. We reveal who has the truth and lie, who has which set, and everyone else has to guess the lie.
I think Nero's is pretty obvious.
Because funny story, Dion, our little WorldWeaver, told us not to give the answer.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
So
Yeah, you weren't allowed to tell even me what is the truth or what is the lie.
which means what is true and what is false is just as much a surprise to Dion as it is to everyone else, except for whoever
I
knows.
knew two of them,
Well,
because of course I had to know what the red herring was.
Right.
I'm very curious which ones people would think is the lie out of mine.
Okay. Yours, if I'm not mistaken, yours were.
That was the fucked up ones.
Yeah. Was it all the space ones?
Yeah.
The universe is maintained and protected by godlike centipedes. Space travel is achieved through sailing through time-warping currents. Astronomical objects were created from the corpse of a giant dragon.
I think the centipedes is false.
Why do you think the centipede?
I think the dragon one might be false.
I picked those just because I know, not here, or probably not even to most of you guys, but I have mentioned some of them to people before.
See, I know you, Dana, you and your love of bugs in general. So I figured the whole godlike centipede thing, that has to be true.
Yes.
But it could also just be Dana throwing us off.
It is.
I would never do that.
Okay, I'm going to say the last one because a giant dragon, not two, not three, one. No,
One.
no, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. I do not believe that.
Should I give my answer?
Sure.
You give your answer when you think it is not.
It's the centipedes. That's a lie.
Damn it.
I knew Dana would throw in like a Danaism or something.
All right.
Yeah, but
It makes sense for Dana to throw in something about bugs because it's Dana.
yeah.
All right.
But that would also make it the perfect lie. Because we all know Dana loves bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. If I roll a 1, I'm going next. That's not a d4.
Yeah, sorry, I've been quiet for most of the night. It's just
You've not been well. It's all good.
Okay, so I'm not going next. Who wants to go?
I can go.
Okay,
Okay, so-
know which ones yours were.
I would figure like TP and if Jordan and Boone were here and you two letter, I figure you guys should absolutely know my answers because this is Castiel from the Abode.
Yes. My best friend was a goddess. The woman who brought me to the church has found the man of her dreams in my party. Much of my kind has been hunted down without mercy.
Yeah, the person who brought you in didn't find the man of her dreams in our party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's obvious. Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah,
I got context for those who have not seen The Abode from way back when, and again, I don't blame you because it was way back when. Her best friend is a goddess, so you would think because she's a cleric and stuff, and she's a very loyal servant to her goddess, you would think, oh, Melva's her best friend. No, her best friend is Lele, who is revered as a goddess on her island. So that one's technically true.
And Lele was my character.
Yeah.
Hi, I knew that one off the bat.
Yeah. It's like, much of my kind is being hunted down without mercy. That's also true. That's actually a major plot point going on in The Abode, is that, the drow were actually hunting down all the other elves. So the lie, being the woman who brought me to the church, has found the man of her dreams in my party. That is a lie, because that is not the man of her dreams. It is the woman of her dreams. It was our party leader, Riona.
Hell yeah.
And if Brian were here, he'd say, "Oh, hey, look, that's me." Okay. Now this is 33% chance. Okay, it looks like I'm going next. Okay, so mine were the other. Okay, this set. I was one of the first people to have a physical interaction with my guys in about 100 years. When I was young, I almost drowned, and the experience gave me a fear of going in water. And I became a cleric because I thought it'd be fun. Which one?
Opening... Blah, 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 blah. Sorry.
Which one do you think is the lie?
The cleric one.
Water.
I don't know because I wasn't here. Sorry. Ozzy keeps breaking through the gate. I'm done trying.
It's all good. I'm gonna say the water because that's the odd one out.
Dang, you guys are right.
I don't even remember what I sent to you. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yes. Jackie did have some dangerous, life-threatening childhood interactions that did result in a couple fears. However, drowning in water was not one of them. She can swim perfectly fine. She became a cleric because she thought it'd be fun, was totally be within her nature, and the first one being one of the first people to interact with her guys in about 100 years. There was a lot of lore that went down, like the campaign she's from, and that was one of the things that happened. Her goddess had been I guess sort of like physically disappeared for like 100 years, and Jackie and the rest of her party were the first to meet her and find her. I won't spoil too much, mostly because I'm having trouble remembering all the details, and I don't want to go on for too long. But that leaves, I believe, Suko and Nero.
I guess I'll go first.
All right.
Hang on, I need a scroll. Because I am
I'm assuming I know which one it is. I come from a wealthy family. My relationship with my mother is loving. I prefer the finer tastes in life.
Yep. So can you guess which one's the lie?
The mother.
Nope. Nope.
No.
I guess. I guess as strict as she is, it could still be a loving one. In that case,
I'm gonna guess coming from the wealthy family.
Nope.
Ooh. Well, we know the answer now. Haha.
Yeah, you just don't. You care about you don't care about the finer things in life. It's irrelevant.
Yep, Nero prefers just having a normal life.
Okay.
Because I low-key mentioned that Nero blames a lot of things on his luck, and he just wants to have a normal life. So I thought it would be fun to bring him into the WorldWeaver's rep because of it.
Okay. And that leaves Suko.
Yeah, so my ones were
Suko's here.
what?
Yours were you kicked the pigeon 30 feet. You once hammered razor blades into the front of your boots.
Wait,
and
we
you
know this one.
Yeah, and that you already told us. Well, you almost committed arson,
Yeah.
which is really funny.
It's just a little off.
You know, it would have been funnier if we managed to get Boone in here. Because one of Boone's lines was, "I almost committed arson."
Amazing.
Two things about arson.
We need to ask him which one the truth is.
Dude, if you're listening to this, I demand to know why the hell were you almost committing arson?
I have mine pulled up. These are terrible, but I did the best I could with the prompts given. Mine was my three things. I come from a long line of divine elves who live in the wait, no, hang on. I should probably preface. My character was going to be an aberrant mind astral drifter wood elf. Her name was going to be Sarah Bell. She is based on Gardevoir because I like Gardevoir. Shut up, it's my favorite Pokemon. And I wanted to play an aberrant mind sorcerer for the longest time since, you know, I have a sore spot with magic, so sorcerers being one of the easier classes in Magic to learn, I figured, hey, why not go with this one? Then I realized that we were playing a game show and was like, oof. I guess I won't be able to use my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cantrips. I have 12 cantrips and I am not able to use them.
Damn.
But you could use them, but the spider would just slap you.
Honestly, I wanted one of you to try and attack him, so I could confiscate all of your gear.
See, I almost played as Terran, and he absolutely would have.
Anyway, my what was it? 2 truths and a lie?
2 truths and a lie.
Yeah, 2 truths and a lie. I come from a long line of divine elves who live in the cosmos. My favorite color is royal blue. And the methods of the creation of Damascus steel was lost to history and is now seen as interchangeable with pattern welding in modern times. So, which one of these do you think is a lie?
What was the first one?
I come from a long line of divine elves who live in the cosmos.
The second one, please.
I'm going to say not the second one.
My favorite color is royal blue.
I'm going to...
And the third, the methods of the creation of Damascus steel was lost to history, and is now seen as interchangeable with pattern welding in modern times.
That's a really long one, so it's either true or false.
I'm going to say that your lie was royal blue.
It absolutely was. I'm stupid compared to all of you.
You see, I was thinking the royal blue line was going to maybe been a
yeah, so even if I did join you, I guarantee you I would have been the worst performer.
First off, we didn't actually share which one was the truth or the lie from ours during the thing, so you're fine. Secondly, and I think it's secondly, I thought the royal blue was actually in reference to like shiny Gardevoir.
I feel like that's more.
I guess it can be seen that way. I guess it can be seen that way.
Yeah.
If I had time to draw Sarah, which I didn't, she would actually have just been based off of the normal coloration, which is ironic considering how haughty and how she thinks that she's the smartest person in the room when in reality, yeah.
The WorldWeaver is.
Yeah. But yeah.
So I have a question about the contents of the questions. Were they? Did you feel they were fair?
Honestly, yeah, I think they were.
I think yeah, the majority of them were definitely fair.
Yeah, I would say so.
And then there's in the 1997 film Face Off.
Well, those questions were fucking funny. So that's where it's like...
Yeah, the point is, yeah, they were probably unfair for those unfamiliar, but the point was to be funny, and I think you nailed it.
Right.
I wish I wish I got the face-off question.
Well, and
see, I haven't even seen those movies, but I do know a bit here and there.
You know,
I only know that Nicolas Cage was in it.
I didn't know that.
Right.
The two people on the poster are John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that other bastard.
Yeah,
They swap places.
I forgot John Travolta was a thing.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There are so many actors.
Yeah, that's
There's too many.
That's okay. But that's like, but
I've
you know,
seen the movie, so I guess I had the innate advantage.
You know, but I liked a lot of the questions that you were throwing out. That was like, okay, think back to Curse of Strahd or think back to Ravnica. Like, you know, I mean, you had a couple of the Ravnica ones, but that makes sense because Ravnica's still fairly new. But yeah, we've done Curse of Strahd for over a year, so it's like, of course, it makes sense that a bulk of the questions are going to come from it. But I also really like, I mean, yeah, admittedly, it's not fair when you say, in what session did this happen? Because, you know, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but yes, I am taking notes on every section. I have a...
You guys should be taking notes, by the way.
I have a little leather-bound book that I've been using to write notes for Curse of Strahd and Ravnica. So when you ask the questions like, okay, in what session did Corey lose her arm? I was like, oh, that's an easy one to look up. But then when you start asking like, okay, who are the characters that don't have catchphrases? And that's where I was like, that one stumped me because I completely forgot.
That one is a lot easier for me.
Yeah, that one I knew by heart, but that's also because I'm DM,
well, that was like,
I take notes, but I don't take them like according to session names and stuff, and I'm just inherently pretty bad at remembering names and things.
Right, but that's where I was.
Yeah,
so I don't mind, but
you know, but yeah, that was like you know. But yeah, me getting that one with Sugash wrong about like the dragon one that he's done, because that
dragon install.
Yeah, because that's still something fairly new, I think. So that's where it's like, yeah, that one hasn't had time to settle in as Bird Up, Tia Frele, and congratulations, you have been cursed. You know, we've had those for a while, so of course I knew those. Or it's
I knew.
Or even it's like, yeah, like, okay, how many art changes has Ricky gone through? It's like, oh my god, yeah, Ricky did go through a lot, didn't he? So it's like,
and what's worse is that JJ and Ricky have more coming.
You know, but it's like, you know, it's like those kinds of questions I like because, you know, it's like, yeah, those while they stumped me, I also kind of like some of those questions. Like, again, like going back to like, yeah, how much artwork has Ricky had? It's like, we have played this game for over a year and we've gone through that much character art. Like, holy shit. Like, like not just for Ricky, but for everybody. You know, everybody's gotten, you know, new character updates. And it's like, yeah, Ark, I think, was the last one. And really all it was just to show his transformation. And that,
yeah, his aberrant horror transformation.
Yeah, and that's it. His base design has not fucking changed. I think it's the only one that hasn't fucking changed.
To be honest, what threw me off. Ark. Yeah, to be honest, Ark is perfect as he is. The aberrant horror transformation just gives him a lot more to play with.
Yeah.
And makes him look more disgusting.
So I mean, so who knows? Like, we do this again next year, we could probably expect more Ravnica questions, or like, you know, or pull some stuff, like, because I would imagine we'll probably sprinkle in some other one shots throughout the year. So it's like, who's to say you can't pull a question from one of the one shots?
Yeah, like my Evil is
The problem with doing the one shots is only the people who played in it would know.
Yeah, so that in of itself would give the people who played in play to them the advantage, which would be unfair for everybody else. But yeah, behind the scenes, I was rooting for some of you guys to get some of the episode-related questions. It's like, come on, you know this, I know you know this, and I know that you know this.
I was off by one letter.
Right.
For one of the answers.
Right. Well, that was like...
I am honestly proud that I got as close as I did to the Curry losing the arm, because I had no idea, but I was like, it's somewhere in the middle, but I didn't know it was that early on.
Right. Well, that's like... Well, and that was like...
It's the same episode that Ricky was revealed to be a ghost.
And it's also the episode where Aster was in.
Alright, I'm gonna drop for a minute.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
Well, I guess that being said, is there...
I'm going to drop because it's starting to get real fucking hot here.
Okay,
yeah.
It is very hot.
All right,
Yeah,
so you are now Roboman again, WorldWeaver.
Okay. Well, I guess, so that being said, I mean, is there anything else that we need to bring up? You know, otherwise we can bid good night.
Yes, we can bring up the scheduling. Our next game will be for Ravnica Trail of Dragons. That's on January 14th. And after the 14th is January 28th for our next Curse of Strahd session, where Suko will again be joining us. So, yeah.
Thank you for joining us again.
Hopefully we can wrap up Suko's story before we get back to the basics with the party, and
even then,
from then we'll have a lot more of a consistent schedule. So like we won't be having any more one shots unless we talk about it. So
yeah,
no more turbulent schedules.
On that note, just because you might be finishing up your little storyline next session doesn't mean that you can't, that you're whatever. That doesn't mean that you can't like come back for a thing.
Yeah,
because like I think we've
same thing for Aster.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
guest characters are allowed to be free birds.
Yes.
Look forward to it.
Indeed.
The only other thing I can really think of is like, I guess I'm really happy for all the D&D we've had this year. I'm glad we.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we have another campaign to work with. If, for one, it means that both campaigns get more thought put into them you micromanage, like the DMs still have to micromanage their characters in the campaign that they're not the DMs in, but for the games that you are the DMs for, like Jordan being the DM for Curse of Strahd and Boone being the DM for Ravnica, it gives them more time in the oven. You get to prepare things more.
Yeah.
And as well, the players also get more time to potentially share other thoughts, other things, like other suggestions or whatnot. And that's, of course, ignores things like, oh, a break in the schedule, or like something's happening this league, well, you know what I mean, like another campaign or like a one shot. I can't think of words.
Yeah.
Not it's fine. We understand what you mean. So I guess with all that said and done, how about one more of the thing for this year? You know, the thing that we always end on.
Yeah. So I have a question for Dion then. Is your character secret? Here? I hope so. Dion, are you here?
He just walks back into the room singing "I'm here."
Yeah, he's here at the call, but yeah, might be getting water or something.
You know what probably
he's
happened to him?
reaching far across new frontiers, don't you know?
Yeah. Clearly, he got taken by Hoopa.
Fucking Hoopa.
Let's go.
I love how that started. Didn't it start as like a thing this year?
As well?
Yes. And we will continue giving Hoopa shit because it's always fucking Hoopa's fault.
Why did he do this?
I don't know, but he's a bitch and I hate him.
Why does he cause violence?
Because he likes to raise our blood pressure, or at least my blood pressure. I'm not sure about your blood pressure.
Alrighty, so good night, everybody. Happy New Year. Let's hope that we have